नमस्कार, येवकार तुमकां हब एनकाउंटर कार्यावळीन. हालींच कुट्टाळेचे आमदार एलिना साल्ढाणा हांणी राजिनामो दिलो आनी भाजपांतल्यान राजिनामो दिवन ती आम आदमी पक्षान गेलो. आमी पळयलां हालसरार राजिनामे खूब येता, पूण सगळे जाण भाजपान वचपा खातीर राजिनामो दिता. ही अशी एक आमदार आशिल्ली जाणी भाजपा सोडपा खातीर राजिनामो दिलो. कित्या खातीर राजिनामो दिलो, कोणाचेर रागार आसा आनी फ्युचर कितें हें जाणून घेवपा खातीर आमी मेळटा एलिना साल्ढाणा. थँक्यू मॅडम. कमिंग टू दी पॉयंट डिरेक्टली, तुमी सीएमाचेर बेजार आसा, बीजेपीचेर बेजार आसा, काय कोणाचेर बेजार आशिल्ले म्हणून तुमी राजिनामो दिलो? वाय डीड यू रिजायन? वर यू अपसेट विथ सीएम? यू अपसेट विथ पार्टी? वॉट एक्झॅक्टली वॉज द रिझन?
I think I am upset with the projects that are being allowed or are being planned within the state of Goa. Now, for example, the 3 linear projects. Now, I think it is very important when we plan a certain project in a state, we first have to decide whether the state has the carrying capacity for the project. If I give you just one example, the doubling of the South Western Railway. Now, where is this doubling going to happen? It is happening parallel to the existing track. How far is the present track, from the houses of the people in all these villages of the south? Now, to make this very clear and very evident, I spoke first to the manager of South Western Railway, and I was informed that to lay the second track, they needed a distance of 14 meters from the center of the existing track. And, we had a committee. We formed a committee. I formed a committee, or I can say my supporters formed a committee. And especially the residents, they were alarmed when they came to know that the track, South Western Railway track is going to be doubled. And therefore, what I did was, I marked the distance where the second track would be laid. And to my heart's break, I can say, the markings landed inside the compounds of the houses of the people.
So, you are not answered my question. You are upset with CM because he has taken this decision?
I am upset, I would say, with the government.
With the government?
With the government that is promoting these projects.
But not with the
These
party
are not
itself.
state government projects. These are central government projects. Now, very often they say, but how? How can we oppose? They are central government projects. What do you mean? Does it mean that the central government is above the people of the land? Not at all.
So, only these projects were the bone of contention for you to leave
There are
BJP?
many other things. I would like to see there are many issues of which I don't speak. But I can say that I've been very sad for a long time. And another big issue is the way the neighboring MLA, the MLA of Daboling constituency, keeps trespassing into my constituency.
Marvin Goodwin.
Yes. I'm glad you said the name yourself, because you are aware of what he is doing. That is not the protocol to be followed. There is no MLA that constantly trespasses into somebody else's constituency, because there is certain protocol, there is respect, and there are certain rules and regulations.
There were rumors
to be
that he
followed.
might shift to Dabolim and you might not get a ticket from BJP in this constituency. You might shift to Kortalim, sorry, and you might not get a
Yes,
ticket.
there were many rumors. I've been hearing these rumors, and when I heard these rumors, I have met the Honorable Chief Minister. I've spoken to the Honorable Chief Minister on this issue, and I have told him very definitely, let me know. I will not give you the trouble of, going ahead with whatever you all have in mind. I will go away myself. I have said this to the Honorable Chief Minister on 2 different occasions on a one-to-one.
So, what was his response after that?
Oh, you know what I was told? I was told that, Madam, no, we will never let you go. We are ready to make you the governor.
Oh, it means you will not be given a ticket,
Yes,
but you will be
it
made a
meant
governor.
that. But then I told very clearly to the Honorable Chief Minister that obviously he doesn't know me, because I'm not here for power. I am here to work at the ground level for the people of my constituency. And that was definitely 100% not acceptable. Not that the offer came formally, but from what the
But there were
Honorable
enough
Chief Minister
indications
said.
that you might not get a ticket from.
I had indications. I had indications.
So was that
in
also
the
a
sense,
reason?
No, I had indications, but I had decided that I would wait for the party
To say
to
no.
inform me. Yeah. But the party was not informing. And then I realized probably the party is not going to inform me until such time when it is too late for me to do anything else. You
So
understand?
this is one more reason for you to
Yes.
believe.
And more importantly are all the issues and various stands of the government, which according to me are anti-Goa and anti-people of Goa.
Are you going to say that BJP is anti-Goa party, anti-people party?
No, I will not say that, but some of the projects show that indication. And doubling of the South-Western Railway is definitely one such project, because till date, I don't know what is the benefit of doubling the South-Western Railway when the present South-Western Railway track is underused. My office for the previous term was exactly opposite the railway track. Okay, I could see the trains moving up and down. Most of the trains, with the exception of maybe 1 or 2 in the morning and 1 or 2 late in the evening, the bogies of the trains are empty. There is nobody traveling by the South-Western Railway.
That's a fag end.
But you definitely see the rakes carrying coal. And initially, my constituency along the track had ample evidence of the coal transport that was happening, with the coal that was spilled all over throughout the tracks. There was coal. We collected so many times sackloads of coal that used to fall from the rakes.
So now coming back to the politics, if BJP had to assure you that we are giving you ticket from the same constituency, you would have stayed back there?
No.
Even then you would not have
I
stayed
would.
back?
Because I think the people of Goa expected this from me, being Mrs. Matani Saldana, the lady who stepped into his shoes. And I don't think Matani Saldana would remain with any party that is anti-Goa and anti-people of Goa. I'm not saying that they are anti-Goa, but doing things that will damage the people.
So if we track your journey from 2012 onwards, March 2012 till date, when did you find that, since when you started finding that BJP is anti-Goa? Was it also during Parrikar's regime? Because
No.
all these projects were also there during Parrikar's
No,
regime.
let me tell you, during Parrikar's time, I was the Minister for Environment, okay, and there were many issues where I was strict on following the law, okay, and I had many MLAs on the floor of the house, you know, engaging in a heated discussion on the issue, but I stood my ground, and I think it was known that for me, I had my priorities.
So Parrikar's time was good time.
Yes. And I do remember that Parrikar would always step in. You know, during the heated discussion, once it had taken a certain time, he would step in and he would then. But I can say that Sir Parrikar loved Goa also. He had his own mind, no doubt. But there was a chord that you could touch, a heartstring that beat for Goa.
So you are blaming Pramod Sawant right now?
I'm not blaming anybody, because maybe Dr. Pramod Sawant also is following some orders.
Which Parrikar never had, according to you? Parrikar never had those orders to follow, and only...
I think Parrikar had a mind of his own also.
This also translates to say that Dr. Pramod Sawant doesn't have his mind.
No, I'm not saying that. I'm not saying that. Actually, Dr. Pramod Sawant is is good in many ways. It's only in this matter that I am very upset, and I cannot, see, the thing is, my first priority is Goa and the people of Goa. So anything against this priority will not be acceptable to me. And there were too many projects. And I made up my mind, when? There were almost a month ago, maybe a little less than a month ago, about 26 or 28 supporters, they told me they are going. And I told them there's no need. They said, no, we want to know because we want to start working. So they went to the office of the party and they spoke to Mr. Tanawade. Okay? And Mr. Tanawade, like I was saying, Mr. Tanawade said some positive things about me. But he was totally angry that I could speak against the projects of the government, that I could speak against the highway that is going to destroy the wildlife sanctuary, that I could speak against doubling because it is a national project. Because it's a national project doesn't mean that the state should be destroyed.
So that's why you got the hint that you might not be liked by them?
That is not the hint. It is when they came back to me and they told me what was said by Mr. Tanawade that I realized that I cannot, what should I say, give in. I have a mind of my own. My stand is very definite. And that is when I decided that maybe it's time to say bye.
You resigning at a peak of the movement, say Goa movement, would have sent a different signal rather than you resigning at a time when we are just 1 month ahead of the elections, away from the elections. So, don't you think your timing is wrong? You should have resigned earlier.
I did not plan anything. My thought of resigning came when I realized what Mr. Tanawade thought of me. I think that it is my moral and bounden duty to be with the people. Okay? And just because we are elected representatives and we form the government, it doesn't mean that we own Goa. Goa belongs to the people of Goa. You cannot destroy the Goa that people love. You cannot destroy their homes. You cannot destroy their lives. We have no right to do that. So when I realized the objection that was there, I realized that I can no longer stay.
But you had realized this long back also. You had issued statement against these projects.
Yes.
Government was not acting against the project.
And then I was given hope, okay, and things were not happening.
Who gave you hope and what kind of hope
the government itself.
What did
they said? They would study the project.
And reconsider?
No. They didn't say they will reconsider. It's
they said
obvious.
They will study the project.
Yeah, they said they would study the project. This is, of
That's
course.
where you had hope, saying that,
Yes.
thinking that these people might reconsider.
And also, I thought after people objected so strongly and with valid reasons, I think the government would see truth in what they are saying. Okay? That their lives are going to be destroyed forever, their homes will not exist. Right now, there are cracks on the walls of those houses. Okay? And if the second track is laid, which will come inside the compounds of the houses or maybe just outside the compound wall, what will be the condition of those houses?
So
will they be able to live?
If with the pressure, under the pressure, government scraps this double tracking of...
I'll be very happy.
Then you would feel ki, oh, I should have waited back
Not
then.
at all. I'll say, I'm glad I did the right thing and I've got my reward.
Okay, another thing is that timing of you, again coming back to timing, you resigned and immediately in next 3-4 hours you were in Delhi and you joined Aam Aadmi Party. That also means that you are in talks with Aam Aadmi Party to join them.
Yes.
How long you were in talks with them?
To be honest, I have met, every party came to me. Okay? I'm not saying that I promised them or they promised me, but they came to meet me. But then I thought among all the offers, okay, and there were lots of other issues not involving me. That's the stands of the party's take. No, everybody has the right to take their own stand and to think that this is what they want. That's fine. But when many people from Goa came to me, not from my constituency alone, even from other constituencies, and they said, Madam, This is the party of the common man,
Aam Aadmi Party.
Aam Aadmi Party.
No TMC, no Congress.
There were some people who said, initially TMC, okay, and TMC was there.
No one said Congress.
Yeah, many said Congress. They said Congress still has a hold and stuff like that,
The way
But
Congress
then,
opposed
but
this.
now, see, I'm not going to discuss political parties.
Okay.
I'm not here to discuss political parties. I see, because every political party can have good people in it also. So it is not for me to talk against parties. But yes, the government. I can say something if I do not agree with what the government is doing. And I definitely did not agree. Now, take for example what is that Sagarmala project.
Nationalization of rivers.
Yes. Now, what's going to happen to the beaches once this Sagarmala project becomes a reality? Tell me, isn't Goa known all over the world for its beaches? So are we going to have this kind of infrastructure on the beaches that will spoil that, that beautiful serenity that prevails on a
They're
beach?
talking about creating infrastructure in the river side, not on the beaches, if I'm not
No,
wrong.
they are also talking about something that will go along
So this
the
was
beach.
one more objection that you had with BJP.
Yes.
Okay, ma'am.
I did not discuss this with the BJP, but I said, oh my God, this is something else. And then, I cannot be a part of it.
Okay, now you spoke about during a press conference, you said, I have done enough of development in Kortalem.
Yes.
Now my focus would be human development. Can you just...
Absolutely. Yes, I think I'm proud to say that I have worked hard. I have worked sincerely. I had a team that worked along with me and we were focused. And that is why I think I was able to do so-called development by way of roads, under PWD, roads, waterworks, we've done it all. Under WRD, retaining walls as per the needs. And let me be very honest, the reason why I could do so much is because I stepped in the shoes of late Matani Saldana, who had his manifesto what he planned to do in the first term for the various villages of the constituency. So what I did was, the moment I came in, I did not wait for people to come to me and tell me, "Ye kurung zai, amka masa rosto di, ani ye di, ten di." Ang lok etlo muna rauna. Ayan sara matani che manifesto gion. I just picked up.
But ma'am, you should also be thankful to BJP because during the entire tenure, BJP funded all those infrastructure projects.
Obviously, I am thankful.
So you have reason to like BJP also. When you talk of development right now...
It is because I was thankful to the government. Let's not forget, government can do with the money that we know is people's money. Okay? It does not belong to any party. It's not party's money that makes development possible.
BJP government has done so much of work for
Yes, but government has allowed, which I will say it, the Congress government did not do.
BJP government did that.
Yes, BJP government allowed it to happen.
Helped you to...
Absolutely.
Another thing, your constituency has been saturated with so many housing projects coming in. There is to be lot of imbalance between the infrastructure and the development.
Yes.
How do you react to that now?
Again, that's also being held against me. Now, let me tell you, there is one project called Mini India Park project in the village of Kelosi. Now, every department connected with the project has stated very definitely that this is against the laws of the department, against the rules and regulations. Okay? It's very clear. I've got documents stating very definitely that the project is anti-environment in every sense of the word. And yet the project is going on and on. After that, IPB had given its permission. Then, after the agitation, and the villagers are against it, the panchayat is against it. After this, resistance to the project started, IPB withdrew its permission. Okay? Now, are we not going to follow the rules that of our own country? Are we going to destroy the village? For whose benefit?
That is also held against you.
That is held against me because,
You are supporting BJP.
not because I'm supporting, that is held against me by whom? That I'm opposing the
Opposing
project.
the project.
It's
Okay.
held against me because I'm opposing.
BJP has held it
So
against you.
the
Okay.
reputation is that I oppose everything. I don't oppose everything. There's so many good things that have happened. In my own constituency, I've done the hospital, I've done market complexes. I am also doing the Kala Bhavan that never saw the light of the day. There was nothing but a stone structure. In fact, along the staircases, railings were put which are rusty, and I have given definite direction that these railings cannot remain in a Kala Bhavan.
Okay. Last before
Okay?
we end.
So therefore, can we allow this as an MLA of the constituency? Is it not my responsibility and my duty to protect the village for the villagers and for Goa at large? Just because some Agarwal wants to do the project, we should say, okay, go ahead and do it, even though it's against all the rules of the land? No, I cannot be a party to such kind of development.
That every now you will be going as a Aam Aadmi Party
Yes,
leader.
what I respect and admire about the party of which I am a member now is that it is focused on the common man, okay? It uses the money of the state for the development of the common man. And when I say the common man, I mean it is like I was just speaking about the projects. You know, good projects like a wonderful school infrastructure that they are putting. Okay, they've already done one. I was amazed. See, I was a teacher all my life. All my working life, I was a teacher. And I was so excited to see the school. It has every infrastructure that is necessary for the students to learn. Not only learn by, not rote learning or referring to books, but learn by doing. It is so beautiful. The areas are so well planned. It is so spacious. And who will be the student body? The children of the common man. There is no difference between the rich and the poor because it is not meant. There are schools, hi-fi schools where parents pay through their nose to allow their children to study. It is not that. It is a hi-fi school for the common man.
So you are impressed with the development.
I am impressed. I was totally impressed. I was also impressed with the fact that they have these, what you call ward clinics.
Mohalla clinics.
Yes, Mohalla clinics. There are more than 270 clinics already done, and the process continues. And this is medical help for the common man almost at their doorstep.
You were, before resigning, you were expelled by the party. So your resignation doesn't stand in the sense that they took action against you first before you actually walking into the speaker's office.
That is not the truth. That is not the truth at all. I resigned, okay? I went to the office, I met the secretary, I went to the office of the speaker, I met the secretary, I spoke to the speaker, and the speaker told me he's coming at 4 or 4:30 in the evening and he will accept my resignation, okay? And the question of expelling me did not exist at that point of time.
But you inverted?
Yes, I inverted.
Who inverts it first is what it matters.
No, you can manipulate the time. Please. And that is 100% manipulation. And why do I say that? Because soon after I resigned and I sent my resignation, I gave in my resignation, I started having a barrage of phone calls from everybody, including the party office stalwarts, okay? And Mr. Tanawade called me, the chief minister. See, I don't want to speak and make anybody feel bad because I can't do that. I'm not that kind of a person. But sometimes it is essential to speak the truth, okay? I resigned first. Okay?
And they called you not to asking you why you resign or
They
withdraw the
called
resignation?
me several times. Surely they would not. You want to see? I can show you on my phone how many times the chief minister called. I even got calls at the airport. The staff of the airport came to, not to me, they came to those who were with me to saying that chief minister wants to speak to me. Okay? Now
After
why?
resigning, when you are going to
Yes,
Delhi?
yes. Okay? And much later, I came to know that I was expelled. And it is easy to manipulate time because in my resignation, I had put the time. So, knowing the time of my resignation, they put their time of, I don't know, a few hours earlier. So,
To
it's
show
a
that you are expelled.
manipulation. Definitely a manipulation. But it hurts to think that the party that I belonged for 2 terms can stoop so low as to manipulate my expulsion.
Thank you very much
Yes.
for spending time with us, and all the best. You're contesting on Aam Aadmi Party ticket from Kortali.
Kortali.
Your constituency.
Yes.
थँक यू व्हेरी मच. हे आशिल्ले मॅडम अलिना साल्ढाणा. ती म्हणटा की भाजपाचेर राग तेन्नाच्यान येवपाक लागलो जेन्ना प्रोजेक्ट्स वेगवेगळे आसा जे लोकां विरुद्ध प्रोजेक्ट आसा ते हातान घेवपाक लागले आनी फायनली जेन्ना तांकां कळ्ळें की हे प्रोजेक्ट भाजपा आपल्या हातांतल्यान सोडिना, धाडयेंतल्यान सोडिना आनी कंटिन्यू करतले तेन्ना तांणी डिसायड केलें की आपल्याक ह्या पक्षा कडेन आतां रावपाचें ना. ती म्हणटा की आम आदमी पार्टी असो पक्ष आसा जो लोकांक खातीर वावुरता. तुमी पळयतात हब एनकावंटर ऑन युअर फेवरेट वेबसायट www.goanewshub.com. Our channel partners are RDX Goa. Our production partners are goabyland.com. Keep watching us.